It's the end of July. We're getting into the dog days of summer. Those warm days, those days that we start to think, okay, I think it's time for it to be over. And unluckily, it's a lot of the time that we're sitting at home just trying to stay cool. So this week, what I decided to do is to make some recommendations for things you might want to watch. Things that maybe have a little bit more than just distraction, that maybe have a little more meat behind it. I'm using a different number of streaming services and, of course, regular television. So here are my recommendations for now. The first is on Disney Plus. What else but a Disney person would watch Disney Plus? But it's not a Disney film that I'm recommending. It is a new series called Rogue Trip. And it's the series about Bob Woodruff and his son Mac. Bob Woodruff, you may or may not remember, is the ABC reporter who was in a very major accident during the Gulf War, where he was affected by a side bomb, and he was almost taken for dead, but they've given him life again. And it's how he and his son go to places pretty much where Dad would have gone as an international reporter, and now seeing these places from a different perspective. It's really a great bonding of father and son. A lot of times we see mother-daughter things, but this is a good one for father and sons, and for everybody else as well. It's an interesting perspective on where we are as a society. The second is on Hulu, or Hulu Plus, depending upon how you want to call it. And it's a documentary series called A Day in the Life. It's been done by Morgan Spurlock. He's the gentleman who did the documentary Super Size Me. He's the gentleman who went and ate McDonald's for a month for every meal and talked about the effects of what that has on your body. We obviously know what happened, but here he is back doing another documentary. And this time, it's about people of note and about their life. Some of the people that he focuses on are Richard Branson, the owner of Virgin Atlantic, Virgin Airlines, all of those Virgin companies. Very interesting. Also, he does Joel McHale, the comedian and the star of the TV series Community, and a very famous woman by the name of Misty Copeland. She was the first African-American ballerina, head ballerina for the New York City Ballet, which is a quite major accomplishment. And it's how these people have a day in the life. And we get to really see the real people behind the exterior. On Netflix, which most people watch, there are a myriad of things. But I found something that was hidden really deep. And it's called History 101. And it's things that, well, we think we know all about. But do we really? Some of the episodes deal with ice cream. How appropriate on this time of the year. The space race. What really was that race? And genetics. We all wonder why we are the way we are. Watch that episode. It's really good. Next is Amazon. Amazon Prime, obviously. There are, again, a myriad of things to watch. But I'm recommending one because of a connection that our parish has. The name of the documentary is Strictly Background. And it's the story of those people who are always in movies in the background, the extras, the professional extras. And the reason why I said it's something that connects us to our parish is that one of our parishioners' daughter is a professional extra. She's done quite a few movies. And matter of fact, you've probably even seen her, and you didn't even realize it, because she was in the background. It's an interesting film. Well, I did all the streaming services. What about regular television? Well, let's just say there's not much on there. There's a lot of fluff, a lot of things that just make you go, eh. But there's one show that keeps on coming back to me. And I really am happy that it's back on. And it's What Would You Do? And it's on ABC. And it's really a good way of seeing how we react to tough situations that we encounter in our life. If you haven't seen it, tune in. There are a myriad of other services, Apple TV, HBO Max, Peacock, a lot of others, I'm sure, coming down the pike. And I'm sure that I've missed a dozen other favorites of your own. Why don't you let me know what you're watching? And we'll see. Maybe we can connect with some things. I know there's so much out there, but let's see if we can cool off and be entertained and educated. It doesn't matter that it's summer. Let's do it. Have a wonderful week.